The poll was clear. Your biggest struggle isn't grammar or vocabulary. Your biggest struggle is fear. The fear that your mistake will make people laugh, judge you, or think you're not smart. Many people study English for years, but still feel afraid to speak. But don't worry, I've been there. By the end of this video, you'll know how to fix it. Today, we're not just learning English, we're learning the mindset that turns mistakes from your enemy into your most powerful teacher. The truth about mistakes. A mistake means you're attempting, not just passively watching. This is where growth happens. Mistake equals active learning. Study, not speaking. Native speakers make grammatical errors daily. They say ain't, use double negatives, and invent slang. Communication, not perfection, is the goal. This is the story of Tom, and the reason you can't speak English yet. Tom is a young man who studies English every day. He watches videos, he does grammar exercises, he memorizes vocabulary. But when he must speak English, his hands shake, his voice becomes small, and no sound comes out. He thinks, maybe I'm not good enough. Tom studies a lot, but still can't speak. His hands shake, small voice, not good enough. When he sleeps, Tom dreamed that he is lost in a forest called the language woods. The trees whisper grammar rules. The air is full of English words, but Tom feels scared. A wise old owl lands on a branch. The owl says, "Tom, English is not a test. English is a journey. You must follow the right path." The first door. The owl shows Tom a wooden door. On the door are written 3 words: repeat, repeat, repeat. The owl says, "Your brain learns English the same way a musician learns guitar, by repeating small things many times." Tom repeats simple phrases. I am Tom. I want to learn. I am not afraid. Every time he repeats, the forest becomes brighter. Repetition is muscle training for your mouth. Short sentences, big progress. The second door says, shadowing. The owl explains, shadowing means listening to a sentence and speaking at the same time, like a shadow. Tom tries. His timing is bad. He feels silly. But the owl says, good. If you feel silly, you are learning. Tom shadows again, and his voice becomes stronger. Shadowing is copy plus speak. Don't worry about mistakes. Sound natural, faster. The third door and the final door says, make mistakes. Tom doesn't want to open it. He hates mistakes. But the owl tells him, mistakes are your teachers. Tom steps inside. He speaks messy English, wrong grammar, missing words, strange pronunciation. But nothing bad happens. The forest doesn't laugh. The owl doesn't judge. Tom realizes, mistakes don't kill you. They grow you. You don't have bad English. You have in-progress English. Just know this. Mistakes equals progress. Fear stops speaking. Speaking grows confidence. Tom returns to school. His teacher, Mrs. Green, writes on the board, speak, don't stop. She gives Tom a challenge. Talk for 1 minute. Any topic. No stopping. Tom talks. Slowly, imperfectly, but bravely. I am here to communicate, not to be perfect. And he finishes. Mrs. Green smiles. Tom, you did what millions never do. You, that is watching, you can say a simple phrases. For example, "Let me try that again." Or, "What I mean is," "The word I'm looking for is," "This sounds more fluent than silence." Tom walks home under the stars. He finally understands. English is a skill. Skills grow with practice. Fear disappears when you speak. Perfect English doesn't exist. He whispers, "I can speak English. I just need to keep speaking." Let me give you a technique that I call the mistake journal technique. Instead of feeling bad about a mistake, turn it into a lesson. Get a small notebook or use your phone's notes. When you make a mistake, write down 3 simple things. What I said, that is, the mistake you said. For example, "I go to the park yesterday." The sentence is wrong. To fix this mistake, you have to say it this way. For example, "I went to the park yesterday." Your promise to yourself is your plan. You tell yourself, for example, "Next time I'll remember to use went for past actions." Write it down. This takes less than 1 minute. You change your fear into a personal study plan. Here are 3 safe ways to practice making mistakes, so you stop being afraid of them. 1. Every day, record a 1-minute voice note in English. Talk about your day, your plans, or your thoughts. When you listen back, do not look for mistakes. Instead, find one thing you did right. Did you pronounce a word well? Did you use a good connecting word like because? Celebrate that one good thing. This trains your brain to focus on progress, not perfection. And number 2, find another English learner, a friend, or someone from our community. This is your mistake buddy. Send each other 2 voice messages per week. But here is the key. You must try to make at least 3 mistakes in each message. Say a sentence you're unsure about. Use a new word. The goal is to normalize mistakes. You will see that your buddy still understands you, and you are both learning. It's safe and fun. 3. Go to a cafe, shop, or park. Intentionally make one small, harmless mistake when you speak. For example, at a coffee shop, say, "I want a coffee, please," instead of the more polite, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Another example can be, for example, use a simpler word you know is not quite right, like big instead of crowded. "This place is very big today." You observe how you feel. Did the sky fall? Did the person get angry? No. They will still understand you and help you. This drill proves that the consequence of a small mistake is usually nothing. It builds real-world courage. You can speak English. Start small, repeat, shadow, speak, don't stop. Your fear is normal, but it's a choice. You can choose to see a mistake as a failure, or you can choose to see it as data, feedback that your brain is courageously building a new pathway. This week, your homework is to make one intentional mistake and survive it. Comment below and tell me what mistake you're going to make on purpose. I'll feature the bravest stories in our next community post. Thank you for listening. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more simple English. See you in the next video.